Imagine a place in America where your mortgage could cost less than your monthly coffee habit in a big city. A place where buying a home does not require decades of saving or second mortgages. A place where living is genuinely affordable and families can thrive without financial stress. While the headlines scream about skyrocketing home prices, inflation, and the impossibility of owning property, the truth is simpler and much more hopeful. Affordable living still exists in America. There are towns where houses, apartments, and rentals cost shockingly little, where utilities, groceries, and everyday expenses are manageable, where people can live comfortably on incomes far below the national median. This video will take you on a journey across 12 small towns in America where living is shockingly cheap. These towns are real, functional, and filled with life. They are not abandoned or broken. They are overlooked. They have been quietly offering opportunity to those willing to look beyond major city headlines. By the end of this video, you will see that the American dream of homeownership and financial stability is not dead. It has only moved to smaller, more realistic places. The reality of cheap living in America, the reality of the American housing market is complicated. In large coastal cities, homes cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, even for tiny apartments. Rent continues to rise. Wages often lag behind the cost of living. Young families are struggling to save for down payments, while retirees find it difficult to maintain their independence. Yet, these 12 towns tell a different story. They remind us that affordability does not always mean sacrifice. It can mean opportunity, comfort, and sustainability. The secret to cheap living is not magic. It is simple economics. These towns have a balance between supply, demand, wages, and infrastructure. They have not experienced housing speculation or rapid urban development that drives prices up. Instead, they offer practical, livable communities where cost of living is manageable for the average American. 1. Kokomo, Indiana. Kokomo, Indiana is a small town with a rich industrial history. Once a hub for manufacturing and automotive production, Kokomo has maintained a stable economy that supports affordable housing. Homes in Kokomo are available at prices that might surprise outsiders. Single-family houses in established neighborhoods often sell for amounts far below the national median. These homes come with yards, garages, and community access. The town offers essential services, schools, healthcare facilities, and local commerce. Employment opportunities are concentrated in manufacturing, healthcare, and small business sectors, creating a stable economic base. Residents enjoy low property taxes, affordable utilities, and a slower pace of life. Kokomo demonstrates that affordability does not require sacrifice of quality or community. 2. Erie, Pennsylvania. Erie is located on the shores of Lake Erie, offering residents scenic views, lakeside recreation, and surprisingly low housing costs. This small city has struggled with population decline over the years, which has kept real estate prices accessible. Homes in Erie are reasonably priced, often costing less than a high-end vehicle in metropolitan areas. Neighborhoods are established and well-maintained, with schools, hospitals, and local services providing comfort and security. The economy revolves around healthcare, education, shipping, and manufacturing. While growth is not rapid, it is steady and sustainable. Living in Erie offers families and retirees an opportunity to enjoy lakeside life without financial strain. 3. Huntington, West Virginia. Huntington, West Virginia is often overlooked by national real estate news, yet it offers some of the most affordable housing in the country. Small-town charm meets practicality here, with homes that are fully functional and extremely cheap compared to larger markets. The town has a mix of historic houses and modest contemporary homes, many with yards and strong construction. Monthly expenses, including utilities and groceries, are also lower than the national average. Employment in Huntington is centered on education, healthcare, logistics, and regional manufacturing. This economic balance allows residents to live comfortably without excessive financial stress. 4. Youngstown, Ohio. Youngstown has a complex history, but offers an undeniable opportunity for affordable living. Many homes in this town are priced shockingly low, sometimes lower than what residents might spend on a new car. Despite past industrial decline, Youngstown maintains infrastructure, schools, and community services. Employment is available in healthcare, education, and regional service industries. Neighborhoods in Youngstown are quiet and functional. Homes are solid and require minimal upgrades for buyers seeking entry into homeownership without the crushing costs of larger cities. Youngstown is a realistic choice. 5. Flint, Michigan. Flint's reputation has been challenged by past difficulties, but its affordability is unmatched in certain neighborhoods. Houses here cost significantly less than in neighboring metropolitan areas. Flint remains home to healthcare services, education centers, and manufacturing hubs. Utilities, groceries, and property taxes remain manageable, supporting long-term financial stability for families. Neighborhoods vary widely, from historic areas with established communities to smaller residential districts ideal for first-time buyers. Flint exemplifies that affordability does not mean living in unsafe or dysfunctional environments. If this video is already changing your perspective on American living, like it now to help more people discover affordable towns. Comment living if you think home ownership should still be possible for average Americans. 6. Muncie, Indiana. Muncie, Indiana combines the charm of a small town with the practicality of affordability. Housing prices are incredibly low compared to most American cities, while neighborhoods remain livable and accessible. The town has a stable economy, supported by education, healthcare, and small-scale manufacturing. Local universities provide jobs and contribute to community growth. Homes often come with yards, garages, and easy access to parks and recreation. Cost of living is low, allowing residents to enjoy a comfortable lifestyle without excessive financial pressure. Muncie proves that small towns can provide both opportunity and quality of life. 7. Erie, Kansas. Erie, Kansas is a tiny town that represents extreme affordability. Homes here can be purchased for minimal amounts, and the cost of living is correspondingly low. The town is supported by agriculture, small business, and local services. Community ties are strong, and the pace of life is slower, reducing stress and providing space for family growth. Housing here is not luxurious, but it is functional. Residents can own property, maintain it, and enjoy a home without debt overhang. 8. Barstow, California. Barstow might surprise some viewers. While California is generally known for high real estate prices, Barstow remains affordable due to its remote desert location. Homes in Barstow are priced well below state averages. Small families and retirees can find single-family houses at prices that are rare elsewhere in California. Employment is driven by logistics, transportation, and regional services. Living costs are low, and while the climate is arid, the town offers infrastructure, schools, and community resources. Barstow demonstrates that even in expensive states, there are pockets of affordability. 9. Decatur, Illinois. Decatur is a Midwest town with a long industrial history and surprisingly cheap housing. Families can purchase homes without accumulating decades of debt. Neighborhoods are functional, schools are accessible, and local commerce remains steady. Employment is available in agriculture, manufacturing, and healthcare. Homes often feature yards and garages. Costs for maintenance, utilities, and groceries remain low. Decatur illustrates that Midwest towns continue to offer affordable, practical living. 10. Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Pine Bluff has one of the lowest cost of living ratios in the southern United States. Homes are accessible, often significantly cheaper than vehicles or luxury goods purchased in metropolitan areas. The town has basic infrastructure, schools, hospitals, and local government services. Employment is centered around healthcare, education, and regional services, providing stability. Neighborhoods offer single-family homes suitable for families, retirees, and first-time buyers. Pine Bluff proves affordability does not require abandonment or dysfunction. So far, we have explored 10 towns where living is shockingly cheap. They provide opportunity, comfort, and stability. We will examine the final 2 towns, discuss why these towns remain affordable, and provide practical insights for anyone considering moving to one of these small towns. You will also discover why living cheaply in America is no longer about sacrifice. It is about opportunity, choice, and long-term financial security. If you are amazed by these towns, like the video and comment living to tell us which town you would move to first. We explored 10 towns where housing is shockingly affordable without sacrificing livability. Families, retirees, and first-time buyers can thrive in these towns while avoiding crushing debt and sky-high rents. We reach the final 2 towns on our list. These places push affordability to its extreme, offering opportunities that many believe no longer exist in modern America. By the end of this video, you will understand why cheap living is not only possible, but can also provide comfort, security, and a genuine sense of community. 11. Gadsden, Alabama. Gadsden, Alabama is a small town in the northeastern part of the state, and it exemplifies affordable living in the South. Housing prices here are incredibly low, often costing far less than what many Americans spend on a single car. The town offers a mix of historic homes, modest contemporary houses, and neighborhoods that remain fully functional. Many properties include yards, garages, and easy access to parks, schools, and community services. Gadsden's economy is supported by healthcare, education, and small-scale manufacturing. Local jobs are steady and reliable, though growth is gradual. Utilities, groceries, and taxes remain low, allowing residents to maintain a comfortable standard of living without financial stress. The community is close-knit, with local events, small businesses, and civic engagement providing a strong sense of belonging. For anyone seeking an affordable entry into homeownership, Gadsden represents a rare opportunity to buy real property without a heavy burden. Gadsden reminds us that affordability does not mean compromise. It means balance, stability, and a chance to enjoy life without financial strain. 12. Steubenville. Ohio Steubenville closes this list with one of the most overlooked towns in the United States. Homes in Steubenville are exceptionally affordable, often costing far less than a standard vehicle, and yet the town continues to function with modern amenities, schools, and public services. The town has a rich history and a well-preserved infrastructure. Many houses are historic but sturdy, offering unique architectural charm without the price tag of urban centers. Modern homes and renovated properties are also available for those seeking a turnkey option. The economy in Steubenville is supported by healthcare, education, regional manufacturing, and small businesses. Employment is consistent, and the cost of living is very low, allowing families, retirees, and first-time buyers to stretch their incomes further than almost anywhere else. Neighborhoods in Steubenville are quiet, functional, and community-oriented. Parks, libraries, and recreational centers provide a sense of normalcy and stability. Residents enjoy space, privacy, and affordability, a combination increasingly rare in the United States. Steubenville proves that even in small towns, life can be comfortable, secure, and financially attainable. What all 12 towns have in common, looking at these 12 towns collectively, several patterns emerge. Affordable housing. Prices remain low because demand is stable and speculative growth has not occurred. Homes cost far less than in metropolitan areas and, in some cases, less than vehicles. Functional infrastructure. All towns offer roads, utilities, schools, hospitals, and essential services. Living cheaply does not mean living without access to modern life. Balanced economies. Local employment exists in healthcare, education, logistics, and small businesses. These towns may not be booming, but they are steady. Strong communities. Smaller populations often create tighter-knit communities, where residents support one another and local engagement is high. Long-term opportunity. Affordable housing provides a foundation for financial security, homeownership, and generational wealth. The common lesson is clear. Living cheaply is not about compromise or sacrifice. It is about choice, balance, and opportunity. The future of cheap living in America. Affordable towns are not usually found in the spotlight. They are hidden in plain sight, off the beaten path, and often ignored by mainstream real estate coverage. As major metropolitan areas continue to experience price surges, people will inevitably look elsewhere. These small towns, with their low cost of living and reliable infrastructure, will become increasingly appealing to those seeking stability and financial freedom. The trend is already visible. Families, retirees, and remote workers are moving to these towns in search of affordable homes, manageable expenses, and slower-paced, fulfilling lifestyles. In many ways, these towns are America's best-kept secret, a refuge for those willing to see opportunity where others see decline or neglect. If this video opened your eyes to the truth about affordable living in America, make sure you like the video to help more people discover these hidden opportunities. Comment town and tell us which town surprised you the most. Subscribe to the Facts Orbit for honest, factual videos about real places, prices, and possibilities. Affordable living is not a myth. It is still very real. And it is waiting for those willing to look beyond the headlines. The American dream has shifted. It no longer exists only in the buzz of major cities or the glossy pages of real estate magazines. It is quietly alive in small towns, in homes with porches and yards, in communities where neighbors know each other, and in streets where children can play without the constant pressure of debt. These 12 towns show us that cheap living does not mean poor living. It means opportunity. It means choice. It means life without financial fear. The future may be expensive elsewhere, but in these towns, affordability remains a tangible, living reality. And for those who seek it, homeownership, comfort, and freedom are still possible.